pretty good, I would say.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into
We are
this
really
phase,
falling
so
down.
we
Wow.
did that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility.
And you were defeated by him, so...
Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Over 4,000 meters deep and still falling. Goodness, did they... Why did they dig so far down? Uh-oh. Ooh! Dig! That's one way to break a leg. Either way, hello, I'm Jog. Welcome back to Portal 2. Last time, well, we defeated GLaDOS, put Wheatley in charge, and the power went to his head. We've also fallen, who knows how far. Oh, Potato GLaDOS is getting in alive. It could not have happened to a more terrible character. Oh, but yes, we have fallen who knows how far down. At this rate, I'm ready to just look down and see the molten core of the Earth. Because Aperture Science, for whatever reason, just has some weird thing of going extremely freaking deep. Honestly, though, I feel like it'll be a lot hotter down here. Also, mentioned before, I think last time, about, like, oh, if they just keep... GLaDOS was mentioned, like, oh, we just recycle the airs and blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah. With how deep this thing is, though, that, like, they would... have to be a lot of carbon dioxide built up down here. Alright, well, we're just trying to figure out some way out of here. I'm looking for a portable surface like there. Thank goodness the portal gun is still in... well, still functioning. Otherwise, we would definitely be starving to death down here. Because I don't know if we'd be able to climb up. Also, like, how much of this is been down here forever? How much of this has been because of everything going on? I would honestly want to think that a lot of this has probably been down here for, like, ever and a day, so... we'll never truly know the answers. Keep out. Contaminated... no. Condemned testing. Do not enter. Sorry, personnel only. Yep. Well, I've seen that before. Well, I need to find where I can portal into. If I can portal into. I'm not seeing any, like, bright white surfaces other than the light, so... Unless I need to go up above? Oh, like up there. There we go. Yeah, so they're not holding our hands. We're no longer in test chambers. We're now pretty much in a sandbox, for lack of a better word. Trying to figure out where exactly to go and how to get there. It is, like, right now, it is a little bit confusing. One, why does the portal only work for certain surfaces? Like, why specifically white paint? And two, why do they have all of this out and about? Gotta give them credit, though. This paint has lasted forever, so good on the... I mean, good on the crew for putting in, like, good paint. And doing a good job of making sure that actually survived for all these years. Especially with the weather and all that, because this place is destroyed, it got opened up, there's fire, who knows how much water damage, and it's still around, like... These people did their job. Oh good, it's Fallout! I got a giant vault. Just need to start talking to Vault Tech. Hatch override. Ah, so it's not going to be that easy. I mean, it might be easy, but not that easy. So we need to get over there and hit both buttons at the same time. Thank goodness for portal guns. Danger! In the event of flooding, seek air pocket! Oh my god! Yeah, this is just straight up portal. Straight up Half-Life. And I know barely anything about the series. I've already thought about streaming it. I also thought about, like, maybe doing a blind playthrough of it, but, not so sure how that one would go. Not throwing it off the table, but I have other games down the pipeline I want to get done. You have one giant lock for just one normal-sized door. There's even... Okay, so there was a security officer here as well. We threw on the chair and the stool. Hey, get that mouse off the screen. Not on the loading screen. It doesn't really matter. Alright, well. This, I think, might actually be a reference. I'm trying to think. I think this game came out in 2011? And Half-Life 2... I think Half-Life 2 Episode 2 and all that came out in, like, 2006? I want to say Half-Life 2, like the original Half-Life 2, came out back in 2004. The same year as, like, Metroid Prime 2 and Halo 2 and all that. Because I want to say, from my understanding, somewhere in here, and it might be up there, is a light... Somewhere out and about is a life buoy. That life buoy is... has the name of a ship on it. The ship is... named in... What's it called? In Half-Life 2, because I guess, kind of like how we know there is Black Mesa and Portal, I guess there's references to Portal and Half-Life.
Welcome, gentlemen, to Aperture Science.
Oh no.
War heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best, and you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
Dang it.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson.
Cave?
That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
Sure. Alright. Whee! And there we go. Notice, please excuse the inconvenience. The elevator is out of service until unknown. Yeah, this place has been fully abandoned. Like, even before... Like, this place had definitely been abandoned before the events of Portal 1 and all that stuff that actually go on. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to think... You? Oh, you and you. Okay. Although... It won't matter much if I can't get the height. Oh no, that could work out too. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Geronimo! I'm not gonna make that. Okay, let's try this again without the massive fall. Because I can walk over the catwalk, you idiot. And do this again. Whee! Ow! Okay, good idea. Bad execution. Okay, can I stop doing that? Because I'm pretty sure I have to go through the giant O. What I like to call Capture, instead of Aperture. Ow! No, still? Because I'm pretty sure I need to get over there. Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. I'm being a fool. I do need to jump down. But I don't have to jump through that. I need to jump through there. Well, I was getting myself all confuffled. There we go. We talked about having to go through the big O.
There's 1,000 performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Okay, Cape Johnson, shower curtain salesman of 1943. Aperture fixtures. Local entrepreneur buys salt mine. Cape Johnson brings science industry to Upper Michigan. The future is here and it's under the Earth's crust, says Science Maverick. Spirit of Ohio National Potato Board for the promotion of potato science in 1955. U.S. Department of Defense Contractor of the Year, runner-up of 1952. Contractor, runner-up of 1954. Okay. So he was a shower curtain salesman. Also, yes, they were using normal people as test subjects. Oh my goodness, I can't imagine trying to run up all this. That seems awful. Worst part is, if you would assume this would be a natural place, people did have to go up all this to actually build it. Okay, so I got a portal that can go over there. But I also know, because I saw down below, there was a portable surface down there. So, I'm thinking we're gonna have to make a jump. But to where? Okay, if I shoot myself out, I might be able to get there, but I'm not entirely what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? I have to reset. And not even reset, I just have to do, whatchamacallit. Reload. Whee! Yeah, no. That went about as well as I expected it was going to go. That's why I'm like, I don't think that's right. But I had to give it a shot. Because this is always the part where I get confused with. Because of the fact that it's so open. And I was trying to figure out exactly where I need to be going. Because we're no longer just trapped in these tiny little rooms. Because that's where we were beforehand. That is... that was the entrance. Oh, okay, there we go. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, it's finding a needle in a haystack, because it's not that bad, but it's just sometimes like, okay, I need to find a little bit of white in this entire facility.
If you need to go to the bathroom, just a heads up,
Oh, shoot, I'm skipping that. Oh, shoot.
Full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some soup. If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Okay, so that's what that all was.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal.
Oh!
Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen. Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Yeah. There we go. That's what I need to be aiming at. That's what I think I need to... Okay. So I need you. I was correct about the fall, so I have to put that there. And then come over here. And just barely make that, too. Thank God this thing didn't collapse under us. Because that was a heavy fall. Or heavy landing. Know your allergens. Pollen, animal danger, plastic, antimatter. You know, I think I might be allergic to antimatter. I'm just gonna throw that out there. The gel pressure control valve. Let's see, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 8. Dang it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come on, it works for my luggage. Amazing, that's the same thing I got in my luggage! Alright, well, nice, cool, we got the gel up and running, for whatever that means, for all your gel-related necessities. So, I guess I can go get myself a nice little haircut? Hey, it's one of the fields!
Science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea. But yeah, they got one of the force field gates over here. Meaning that these things are old. What were these even used for? Because we know they're used for the portal gun, so what were they used beforehand? Again, what was Aperture Science doing? Well, actually, that's a lie. We know what they were doing. Talking about Mantis DNA. So, eesh. Ooh, that's bright.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs.
Oh!
But informative. Or so I'm told.
Remember, this test is unsolvable without an Aperture Science portal quantum tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 9 enrichment activity. So they did have the portal gun all the way back then. Well, that's amazing. And I think that also might mean this is where we're ending this offer right now. So I guess next time on Portal 2, I guess we're starting all the way back at the beginning. So I will see you later. Later. It's true. This gel is sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subcutaneously ingested food items to bounce off the lining of dieters' digestive stomachs and out of their mouths. For various reasons, this product was pulled from the shelves. Repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt at creating a digestible pudding substitute. Bouncy gel. Got it.